just turn this down a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, gotta get rid of this ad. So, welcome to SKT versus KT. An epic rematch between the telecoms, of course, in round 1. SKT took out KT 3-1, and KT didn't even get to use Flash. So it looks like the KT coach is going to have none of that this time and has sent out Flash in the first set. SKT, on the other hand, has sent out Sue. Pretty good Zerg, but I mean, I don't know about his chances against Flash. I do not know. And there is God himself, the monster, who just broke 200 wins recently, I believe. Yeah, that's what it says on the thing. He's at 201 now. And he is number 1 on the Kesper rankings. Interestingly enough, in the TL Power rank recently. Oh, should I turn up the VOD? One person said I should turn up the VOD, but I think I'm gonna leave it low though, because I have Lokim as well, and I'm not exactly sure how all three of us are gonna be balanced. So I'm not too worried about the VOD volume. Anyway, if you guys looked at the TL Power rank recently, Stats is actually number 2, which surprised me a little bit. I mean, he has been winning a lot, but that means KT actually has like the top 2 players in power ranking. Now, of course, that's a little bit different from the actual like Kesper rankings, because TL Power rank is a little bit kind of whatever the the guys who wrote it want it to be. But I guess we'll see how SKT does here. Anyways, Lokims, do you have any thoughts on this initial match?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Sue tries for. He probably wasn't expecting much for the first set, but
yeah, it's really funny because like when to play Flash seems to be the KT's strategy. So the first time, or rather, I remember in the first week of Pro League, they kept playing Flash and Stats in the first 2 sets, and that just didn't work at all because they kept getting reverse 3-2'd. And so then they started mixing it up and playing him at random times. I'm not actually really sure. Actually don't really remember exactly like if he was always played in the later sets in the last couple of weeks, but anyway, he's coming out number 1 here. KT wants to get off to an early start with a 1-0. If on the other hand Flash loses, that would be terrible for the morale of the team. But anyway, let me call the positions. It looks like Sue will be the yellow Zerg in the top left, and that would make Flash the blue Terran at the bottom right. We are of course on Electric Circuit with the Medusa-esque backdoor. I mean, we're in week number something. Pro League's been going on a while, so everybody should hopefully know more or less what the map looks like by now. Oh wait, do I have some weird hockey set up?
Sound resumed.
Oh shit, I do. Alright, Lokim, take over and then analyze things, because I have like some random hotkey setup that mutes you.
Oh really? Alright.
How do I just get rid of all... Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Remove. Yes. Remove. Oops.
Well, anyway, on this map, Terran is favored 1 game, according to the stats. Actually, Zerg is my bad. We're most likely going to see Bio on maps like this, and Sue will probably get some kind of 3-hatch build, which is probably the most standard. And we see Flash right now, he's walling.
Indeed, he is. I think we've seen quite a few lurker builds on this map, which does make sense. I mean, that does help in breaking down the backdoor if you want to do that. But I don't know. Would you say going 3H lurker is better than 3H muta on this map, or is it just a gimmicky thing to take advantage of the backdoor?
It's very gimmicky if you never build a Spire. I mean, we would probably only see that if he fake muta and then switch to lurkers really quick. But other than that, I don't think Zerg player on this map is going to skip mutas, especially against Flash. But you never know. I mean, you could see that.
By the way, stream guys, is the stream messed up? Yeah, it actually looks a little bit messed up. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I think I clicked something bad. Aha! Yes, sorry about that. Anyways, looks like was that a 12 hatch? Yeah, looks like it was a 12 hatch from Sue. Flash, as you said, is
Yeah, it's
walling
12
in at
hatch.
his natural, and probably just going to take an expansion behind that.
Yeah, it's very, very standard right now. Flash is playing really, really safe. He's probably going to take a second command center. And Sue just going for basic 3 hatch. He hasn't got a second Gaiji yet, so he's going 3 hatch.
Yep, and it looks like the drone is now going to see this wall in. There's a Marine behind it, and it's tight anyway, so not really going to be able to do anything there. And there's the command center. I think the drone was close enough to see that, and I mean, he would assume it's
Yeah,
there
he
anyway.
should.
And there's a third hatch at the mineral only, which is fine. It's basically a free base for the Zerg. Since they're going 3 hatch anyway, might as well put the third hatchery there at the mineral only, get a couple of extra minerals. Allows you to maybe get another or an extra macro hatch earlier than usual or something like that. Anyway, SCV of Flash is now going to get into the base. Going to see nothing out of the ordinary. And I guess that means we're just going to see a normal ZVT here. And any kind of, I don't know, I mean, against Flash, against someone like Flash, like I really would like Sue to do something crazy like fast lurkers breaking down the back or something. I mean, playing a straight up game against Flash seems to be a less than good idea. Although having said that, I guess playing any game against Flash is just not a good idea. You should just not play him. I think that's like the best strategy, is to actually just dodge Flash. But what are you gonna do? So look at this, Flash actually sending 3 Marines down to the 6 o'clock, gonna try and intercept that Overlord. And wow, if he gets that, that'll be crazy. And see, the SCV actually sees the Zerglings are still in the main base, so he's not afraid of like losing those Marines. Because if those 4 Lings actually just left the base, he would have to pull those Marines back. Actually 4 Lings against the 3 Marines. I'm not even 100% sure who would win that. Like, you'd think the Marines would take it, but I think it would be quite close. Anyway, looks like the Overlord's actually going to stop on the cliff, so Flash is going to pull those Marines back. Pull those Marines back. Looks like the SCV guy is still wandering around in the back. And alright, looks like somebody else has complained about the game sound. Let me just turn it up a fraction. I don't want it to be too loud, because then the Korean commentators might drown us out. Anyway, there's the lair at the natural, and an evolution chamber is already finished. That seems quite fast. I guess we'll see what he does with that. Normally, I'd say that's like.
Actually...
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is actually kind of bad for Sue right now because he hasn't scouted this. I can't believe he hasn't scouted this yet. And there's no sunken, and he doesn't even have Zergling speed yet. So this is actually really, really bad too. And he has a fire bat. This is gonna do so much damage without a sunken right there.
Oh man, the random push
in.
timing. There is now a Zergling at Flash's front, but it's already too late. He missed the attack. And was that an armory in Flash's base? I could have sworn that was an armory, but anyway, it looks like it might not even matter. There's the stim and the run-in. All the drones being evacuated from the natural. Sue's in a lot of trouble now. Going to lose the Overlord as it pops. He's going in with 3 Zerglings on the drones. He's got to be so careful, though, because of that fire bat. If he tries to do some kind of drill, he could get splashed into oblivion. Flash, is he just going to win set number 1 with 6 units, 7 units here? Oh my god. Sue losing so many drones. Where are the Zerglings? Did he have more Zerglings out on the map? It looks like he didn't. Oh no, he's going to lose his Spire as well. Probably going to force a cancel. Some more Zerglings are coming in. Flash doing a bit of a JD Death Stare imitation there. Either way, roasting all of the drones. Oh my god, 6 kills on that Marine. GG from Sue. And KT taking set number 1 very quickly. Flash, I think getting... I don't know if he just got lucky or if that was just a mistake by Sue, but Sue did not see the push come out. It walked all the way to his base, and Flash wins with 7 units. Nice.
Yeah, that was a really, really weird mistake. That almost like never happens in ZBT, where you don't know where he's pushing out or when he's pushing out. He did deny the Overlord Scout, so Flash thought he could do some like a little type of sneak attack, but he really should have had a Zergling there like a lot earlier.
Indeed. So let me play a quick ad, and we can go on to set number 2.